Yeah, let's go. Well, I just want to talk to y'all about a bunch of stuff that's been going on. Like, is it me or is the world crazy today? Like, the world we live in is crazy. So I'm gonna be cooking, making my favorite soup or whatever. But I just want to chop it up to y'all about some things that's been going on in the world. Like, did y'all know that China launched a sun, an artificial sun? Like, first of all, why do we need an artificial sun? I thought our sun was just fine. That's not, you know what I mean? Call me crazy, but I thought our sun was good to go. I didn't know we had problems like that. Like, is China not getting the same sun exposure as we are, or what? But I'll show you real quick, a quick clip. Now it was pitch black. It was pitch black, and they launched this big ball. It cost like $1 trillion for every hour that it was up in the sky or something like that. And it's 10 times hotter, or produces 10 times more energy than our natural sun. Which is like weird, because just I don't understand, like, I just don't understand, like, what's going on in the world today. There's a lot of things to talk about, man. Like, it's 2022. We made it. We barely made it, but we made it. Okay, we're walking on thin ice here. Okay, life is good, but could be better. But it could always be better. You know what they say. I got a bunch of vegetables here. I'm gonna be chopping it up with y'all. Got an orange. You know what I'm saying? Orange. You gotta keep the orange fresh. Let's get this water running. Let's get this fruit. But yeah. So, yeah, China launched the sun. Call me crazy. Another thing too is I've been cooking a lot of soups, right? And the soups that I've been cooking, I use like the already chopped up carrots. And like I noticed like those already chopped up carrots was bright as hell. Like super bright orange, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, what in the hell is going on here? Why are these carrots so bright? But you eat them, they're good. Nothing wrong with them. I'm just saying is that these are straight from the dirt. Got it out the mud. Got it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Still got mud on them. Gotta go clean them. But people are struggling now more than ever. The holidays just came and went. Everything is overpriced. Gas prices are like $4 a gallon, I think. $3.99. I haven't seen nothing less than $3.60 in gas prices. That's kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, gas prices are high right now. I don't know what the world is coming to. It's a crazy place. It's a crazy time to be alive right now. I feel like we're some real tough people to have survived these past couple years. This past 2 years been crazy. But now let's talk about the future. Since we're talking about it, let's talk about the future. Let's talk about NFTs. Let's talk about how NFTs is gonna change the world. You guys ever see that movie? Gamer One, I think it was. What is it? Gamer One, the gamer, or Player One, Player One. I'm gonna play the trailer for y'all, so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
My name's Wade Watts. My dad picked that name because it sounded like a superhero's alter ego, like Peter Parker or Bruce Banner. But he died when I was a kid. My mom too. And I ended up here.
Look at the world that they live in.
Sitting here in my tiny corner of nowhere. There's nowhere left to go. Nowhere.
Nowhere left
Except
to go.
the Oasis.
Except the Oasis. We call the Oasis the Meta Matrix. The metaverse.
People come to the Oasis for all the things they can do.
For all the things that they can do.
But they stay because of all the things they can be.
And they stay because of all the things that they can be.
Yeah. It's the only place that feels like I mean anything.
The only place he feels like he means anything.
Halliday. Oh, if you're watching this, I'm dead. I created a hidden object, an Easter egg. The first person to find the egg.
Well, that's basically the movie, right? So I want to compare Ready Player One to NFT. In the movie Ready Player One, like he says, the world is destroyed. There's no money. There's poverty everywhere. People are hungry. People are dying. People are at war. It's just constant battle, right? And he basically says people live in the gamer world. They put on these goggles, these HD 3D goggles. They put them on, and they go to a world where they're somebody, and where they matter, and where they can move, and where they can live in luxury, you know? So NFT is a non-fungible token, right? Non-fungible token. Let's replace the word fungible, because I know a lot of y'all are just as smart as me, which ain't really that right. Fungible, let's replace that word with replaceable. So it's a non-replaceable token. It's being created and it's not replaceable. Okay? Look at this. Alright? Check this out. These bad boys are hot. So yeah, non-replaceable token. So now you have this non-replaceable token, which was created, let's just say, by Justin Bieber, right? So Justin Bieber creates this token, and when I say token, I mean it could be an object that he created. It could be like a sneaker, right? So, Justin Bieber creates a sneaker that's 3D, HD. This sneaker is a token. You get what I'm saying? This sneaker costs value, okay? So he's taking that value, the NFT, the non-fungible, non-replaceable, nobody can replace it. He created it. It cannot be replaced or duplicated, right? Non-fungible token. Now, he creates this, and he basically says, this is a non-fungible token. When you buy this token, you own it. But you only own it in the metaverse. The metaverse is monitored by the blockchain. The blockchain is a bunch of little machines crunching numbers all day, right? And they're basically calculating where these tokens are being bought, spent, and traded and sold on. The game is crazy right now. I'll just tell you that right now. The world we live in, we're going into the matrix. We're going into the matrix. They're starting to make poverty and lockdowns like a way of living. At that point, people are going to want to do something different. Did you see that world that he was living in? That world was just destroyed. There was nothing left. There was nothing left in that world. Everybody was poor, on drugs. Nothing left. The world is going to change before our eyes. A lot of us won't be around to see, but a lot of us could be here to change right now what can happen in our future. Our future could be different if we change. But maybe there's a reason we're going this route. Maybe we can't change. Maybe we're being forced to. You know? They're starting to tell, for years they told us UFOs and aliens didn't exist. Now they're telling us they exist. I guess they're saying UFOs exist and they don't know what they are, supposedly. But for years, when we've seen these things, we've told people, hey, you know, we were kidnapped, or we were abducted, or we were fucking, you know, seeing stuff, flying the sky at night. And they just denied. And then all of a sudden they're starting to tell us the truth. Or they're telling us the truth now. Why? These are the type of questions we should be asking. Crime rate is going up. The reason the crime rate is going up is because people are killing other people for money and for food and just not wanting to be in poverty. Or just fed up with being in poverty. It's not an easy time to be alive right now. It damn sure wasn't an easy time to be alive in the past 2 years. We make this look good. I make it look good at least. But this is not an easy life to live. You know? When you're not I would say 10 years ago, I would have said, you know, you need to be a millionaire. But being a millionaire nowadays is not all what it's cracked up to be. Being a millionaire is actually average for upper class people. There's upper class, middle class, and lower class. And before, it was like upper class and middle class was kind of like almost the same. Now, we're living in a world where $1 million is just not enough. You know? $1 million 10, 20 years ago used to be generational wealth. Today, you buy a car for $1 million. You buy a house for $1 million. The game has changed. You need to open your eyes and realize what's going on around you. What's happening. People need to pay more close attention to their surroundings. Um, you know. But yeah, I'm over here cooking. I'm making some soup. I remember when I was a kid, I didn't know how to cook. I didn't know how to do stuff for myself. We have platforms like YouTube now. You can learn on your own, which is awesome. You know, but it's hard being a kid too. You know, life is crazy, crazy, crazy. So, back what I was saying with the NFTs and the Matrix. The Matrix, if we ever seen that movie, you know, that's like Ready Player One on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like you're living like they plugged you into a machine, lubed your body up, gave you feeding tubes, pissing tubes, shitting tubes, and you just never leave that chair for the rest of your life. And, or that. Because, like, in The Matrix, remember when they got Neo out that thing, or whatever it was, he was, like, in this ball of lube. And that was crazy, because that was just probably to protect his body from getting sores, or, you know, like when you're born like in an egg like that. So, you know, for him to be in that lube thing with all those tubes connected to him, he was literally living in the Matrix. He was born and plugged into those machines at birth. And then he was put into those machines at birth, which is crazy. And then plugged into a matrix, a world that wasn't real. It makes you think, are you plugged into a world that's not real right now? You know? Are you living in a simulated environment? This is the world. I'm telling you, people. This is the type of stuff that we need to start to be aware of. This is the type of stuff that we need to start to take notice on. People are just killing people for money, for a piece of paper. I don't know. Doesn't seem right to me. Does not seem right to me. Life is short too. We live a hard life. It sucks that it's so short. But that's all, man. I just wanted to chop it up with y'all for a little bit. You know, talk to y'all about some things, you know, that was on my head. You know, Kanye West moved across the street to Kim Kardashian's house. That was hilarious. This vaccine stuff is starting to get scary every day. And it's like, yeah, we're taking the vaccines, but are they even helping? Because we're just getting sick and then issued another vaccine. Getting sick and then issued another vaccine. Getting sick and then issued another vaccine. Before you know it, we're going to be mutants. We're changing colors and having mutant babies. All types of craziness. You know? Like, I don't know, man. That's just... just bugged out to me. Bugged out to me. I can't understand why these things are happening to us, but you know what? Just put God first and everything else will follow. I'm gonna let y'all go. It's your boy V. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Comment below. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. You know, I just wanted to just chop it up with y'all. Peace.